I'm Sabrina Samuels, and welcome to my show, Upfront and Personal. It's my intention to deliver information that will help us maintain a quality lifestyle in all aspects of our lives. So let's get started. I'm Sabrina Samuels. To all of you fabulous ladies and gents, thank you for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to find out more about Sabrina Samuels, just Google who is Sabrina Samuels or go to my website, SabrinaSamuels.com. On this edition, we're going to talk about what is a man looking for when he is selecting his woman to be his wife. Now, this is only a short segment, so I'm going to just give you a few key points, and you can add the rest onto it. You can call me. You can do whatever you like. But this is the first thing. When a man is seeking a wife, now, I don't know what's going on nowadays. I mean, things are a little different. But the old-fashioned way, and I think that still is a very relevant way to go. When a man is looking for a good woman, he is looking for a smart woman. He's looking for a beautiful woman. When I say beauty, I mean you know how to adorn yourself on the inside and out. He's looking for a helpmate. He's looking for someone who can, fix a nice dinner from time to time. They need to share in that, of course. But he's looking for a lot of things. And women, we're looking for the same thing when we look for a good man. Let me tell you what I did. As most of you already know who watch my show, I asked God for my husband. I was celibate for a little over 2 years. And one day, God blessed me with the man that I'm married to now, over 40 plus years. And we're still happy. But the reason we are is because we put the work into it. See, people don't want to work at it. You think that, making love and having sex is going to sustain. Honey, that's beautiful. But that won't sustain your relationship. That won't sustain your marriage. You have to have a lot more going than just the junk in the trunk. Boom, 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 boom. You better have something up here going. Help your mate. Help, and that's on both sides. Women, a man is looking for a smart woman, but not to upstage him when you're out in public talking too much. Just can't shut up. Every time somebody says something, you got to answer the question, and you have to do this, and you got to do that, and overstepping your man in public. They don't like that. I know I don't like that, and I'm a woman, so I know they don't like it. Be genteel. That doesn't mean that you can't carry your weight, because I'm a strong, very intelligent woman, and I'm a career woman. But I know when to hold them and when to fold them. I know when to help my husband shine out there. I know when to say what I need to say. I'm not sitting back being passive or submissive. I'm playing the game to win. When you play the game to win, you think more. When you come home, don't be so, I said this in one of the other videos, accusatory. You're accusing him of this. A man doesn't want to hear all that. You were looking at, so he looked at somebody else's booty. Okay? Men are going to do that. I don't have a problem with my man looking at other women. My husband, when he married me, I was in the fashion industry at that time, and so he had beautiful women to look at. Now, you think I was going to be intimidated by that? Absolutely not. Look but don't touch. And that's another story. You have to make sure that you have your head on right. You get, what you looking at? I don't want you looking at this. Come on. Let that go. Be a very confident woman. If you have some issues, then wait till you get home in private quarters and discuss it. A man never likes to be embarrassed when he's out there. A man has an ego. See, God did that. God gave the man the ego. He's the ruler of the planet. That's how God did it. Now, I don't understand how God does what he does, but I respect it. And I do respect it highly because if you do the right thing, you're going to be where you want to be. You're going to be able to travel, have nice things, lifestyle, health, all the things that you want. But you have to help the man get there. Even if he's making good money, a man still needs a woman he can come to and talk to, and you give him the right information. You're not tripping and dipping and saying, oh, well, I'm not going to share this with you. I'm not going to do this with you because you did this, 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 this. And you said this, this, this. Don't do that. Pick your battles wisely. When your man needs you, be there for him. And if he's not there for you when you need him, you need to call him out on that at the appropriate time. A man wants a helpmate. He wants a woman that he can feel good about, proud of, take any place, and a woman who is going to be confident in knowing that he's handling his business. And it also means communication. You have to know how to communicate. If you don't, you're going to be in trouble. Learn what he's all about. Read up on his you know what, before I married my husband, I read up on his astrological sign. You know, he's Gemini, and I had to understand, what does that mean? Because I'm different. And he acts a certain way, and I act a certain way. So I had to understand what that sign meant. And believe it or not, astrological signs do give you a lot of good information on a person's personality. I know, me being a Cancer, born in June, I'm a homebody. I'm very conservative with my money. I'm very frugal. I like nice things, blah, 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 blah. And so read up on your man or your husband. Know how they tick a little bit. Now, and understand, when you marry someone, you're almost marrying the whole household. You're marrying the family. You're marrying his relatives, and he's marrying your relatives. So if you know crazy Uncle Bubba, you met crazy Uncle Bubba and you're ready to marry him, he might have a little cray-cray in him too. So you got to straighten crazy Uncle Bubba. You know you're acting like crazy Uncle Bubba right now. And you need to straighten that mess out. And I mean, I'm just being funny, of course, but absolutely understand that meet the man's family. Men, meet the woman's family. Meet some of the people in the family. What are they about? They want to know, what are you about? What are you bringing to the table? You are bringing to the table. Besides, you know, that love thing. You have to have much more going for yourself. Now, that's just a small example. Of course, it's not enough time to go into detail. But women call me all the time. They have specific things that they're working on. And I just help them get a little closer in. And what I tell you is pertinent information where you don't have to keep running back, asking me, well, this, that. I give you the facts. And if you handle that correctly, you are going to move forward. And also, women, remember this. We go through a lot of mood changes because that's just how we are built. But sometimes we have to put ourselves in check before we lose what we have. Put yourself in check. And don't tell all your business. You can tell some things to your girlfriends, but if you start telling all that juicy stuff that you wish you hadn't said when you hang up the phone, oh, God, I never should have said this, then you're right. I never tell my super deep stuff to anyone but Jesus. Hello. I fall on my knees and say, God, you got to help me with this now because I'm lost. I'm just, ooh. And then when you talk to a friend or a colleague or someone that you trust, share information, but go deep only when it is an absolute trust. Well, I hope that answered many questions out here. I hope that tickles your memory a little bit. And if it did resonate with you, give me a thumbs up. Let's make it a win-win for all of us. I think that you're very special, but you have to know that. I think that I'm very special, but I have to know that. I give and I take. I give and I take. And I try to be as fair as I can. Sometimes I fall short. We all do. But when you're trying to get that relationship going, get the husband of your dreams, maintain that relationship, and have a happy marriage, a happy relationship, It's both sides that's doing the work. But men are kind of scarce nowadays. You know, they say there's 5 or 10 women to one man. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know this. Treat your man special. Treat him with respect, and you accept only that back in return. Because a man really appreciates and respects a woman who respects herself. Until next week, I'm Sabrina Samuels, wishing you love, peace, happiness, and our Heavenly Father's divine order. Fall on your knees. Our answers are right there in a still, quiet voice. You got to be quiet sometimes to hear it. God bless you. I love you, and see you next time.